Hello again, I am Blunty, and at the end of this week, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon, or if you like, Pokemon Usum, release. And being this close to release, and being a man known to love his Pokemon, I'm being asked more and more frequently which version I am getting, so I thought it might be useful to make a video about that choice. As with all main series Pokemon games, there's two versions of the same basic game that are differentiated in a few relatively subtle ways. So here is the top 5 differences between those two new Pokemon games to help you choose which one you should get. Or at least which one you should get first, because we all know the true trainers get both eventually. Number 1 is the narrative. The game's story in the Ultra games are not sequels to the originals, nor are they simple remakes, but are instead described as an alternate version of the story. And the game developers have suggested in interviews that players especially interested in the story may want to match the version they got last time for a bit of a deeper experience when it comes to noticing the changes. Number 2. Number 2. Sorry. As with all generational entries, the obtainable Pokemon in each version are largely the same, with about 14 version exclusives each, not including Ultra Beasts and Legendaries, which we'll get to. With these games, the available Pokemon in Ultra Sun are based on the Pokemon available in Pokemon Sun, and vice versa for Ultra Moon and Moon. So if you don't tend to do much trading with your friends or even online, it may be worth your time getting the opposite version to what you purchased for the originals last year, so you can catch the other Pokemon that you didn't get to catch the first time round. Or, if you especially liked the version exclusives in either Sun or Moon, you may want to match that version this time too, to get them all over again. Number 3. Version exclusive Legendaries and Ultra Beasts. And I'm not talking about the usual differentiator of the cover art Legendary, although that too, of course, but between Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, through the gimmick of the Ultra Wormholes and interdimensional travel that provides, you can also catch every Legendary from every previous generation. You may be able to hear the excitement in my voice about that revelation. Hee. And of course, some of these too are split between versions, and I imagine for many old school trainers this will be a very difficult but essential choice between the two versions. These legendaries will likely be post-game content alongside exploring the Ultra Wormholes and meeting the new post-game adversaries, Team Rainbow Rocket, featuring all the previous antagonists from past generation games. But these particular team leaders come from alternate timelines. They come from dimensions where they were not stopped, where their nefarious plans came to fruition, where they won. So that's going to be pretty fun. It is currently unknown, however, if you will get to meet every member of Team Rainbow Rocket in both games, or just the ones who are particularly story-linked to a specific version-exclusive legendary. But that would be my guess. Number 4. Like with the original Sun and Moon games, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are also set 12 hours apart. So if you play Ultra Sun, the day and night cycle in the real world, or at least relative to your 3DS's system time, will be the same as the day-night cycle in the game. And in Ultra Moon, it's reversed. So real world day is nighttime in the game, and vice versa. And as a few Pokemon only appear at either day or night in certain locations in each game, this can be handy to know. Number 5. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon feature a new team of NPCs called Recon Squad. They arrive via an Ultra Wormhole from some other dimension and have some relation with the Ultra Beasts. And you'll interact with a different pair of key members of the Ultra Recon Squad in each game version. What effect this has on the game or the story isn't clear at this stage, but you can perhaps make a choice based on who you think looks cooler, I guess. In Ultra Sun, you will encounter Dulcie and Zolzi. I'm assuming I'm pronouncing those right. And in Ultra Moon, it's Fico and Soliera. Again, I'm just taking a wild guess at the pronunciation there. But those are kind of the 5 big key differences, at least in my humble opinion, between the two versions and the ones you should think about when choosing which version you're going to play, or at least which version you're going to play first. For the curious, I am choosing Pokemon Ultra Moon, and indeed I chose Pokemon Moon last time. Fico and Soliera have cooler designs, in my humble opinion, but that's not why I'm choosing Ultra Moon. Lugia, Kyogre, and Entei are old favourites of mine, though that does also mean I sacrifice being able to catch Alolan Vulpix again, who is adorable, and that makes me a bit sad, but I'll trade one in from somewhere, I'm sure. So, What version are you guys picking, and why? What is the key differentiator for you? Or are you still trying to make up your mind? Maybe it's time to flip a coin. Also, for those who love the streams that I do, yes, I will be streaming my entire playthrough of Ultramoon on Twitch, starting day 1, morning 1, the very moment I get home with my copy. Thanks for watching, I am Blunty, and I'll catch you next time, and hopefully I'll see you on the streams.